introduce yourself.
I'm Brian Murtha, and I just finished shooting 3,000 Miles.
So, Brian, what made you want to move to LA?
I think the fact that LA is the acting capital of the United States, and I had done theater for so long that I wanted to see if I could make the transition to film, and so the best place to start and to try was Los Angeles.
So, since being out here, have you auditioned for anything so far?
Yes, I auditioned for one Nickelodeon show, and then I also auditioned for an independent film called Eating Cars, which I did get the meditation teacher in that.
Very interesting. So what was back home like for you as an actor?
So I worked a lot of community theater. I really enjoyed that, and through that work, I was able to get work through the professional regional theater there, where I had worked quite a bit, and I was able to rack up about 49 credits between community and professional theater.
That's very impressive. So are you excited about working on 3,000 Miles?
Yes, I was very excited to finish working on 3,000 Miles. It was absolutely amazing, and to be asked about a once in a lifetime trip across the United States was awesome, and to share my story was great.
So the story is about, four friends and you playing yourself. So why should people know your story in the film?
I think people should know all of our stories, honestly, because everybody has a different route. Everybody has their own different experience. What I experienced through Illinois driving through a snowstorm, somebody who drove the southern route wouldn't necessarily experience. So I think it's interesting to see everybody's different story about their trip across the United States, because it all varies, and everybody's route is just a little bit different. So some people stayed here with friends, other people stayed there with friends, some people just slept in their car in a Walmart parking lot. So for anybody else who's interested in making this journey, I think it's very important to see that there are multiple different options and multiple routes to be able to do this.
Very, very interesting. So I see here that you've known Channing for a very long time, since your childhood.
Yes.
How do you think he did on his first day of shooting 3,000 Miles? We know that he was pretty stressful.
Yeah, I think he was a little stressed out, and there were some technical difficulties with setting up the cameras within the car, but Channing stayed calm even though he was stressed out, and he was able to figure out those technical difficulties to a T and basically just be able to make the rest of it as smooth as possible for everybody who was involved.
So some other people have sort of seen a sneak preview of the film. So let me ask you this. Do you think this film will inspire other filmmakers?
Yes, I think this film will inspire other filmmakers to pick a topic, any topic that you think someone else is going to be interested in, that you think that it might help another person. Pick those topics and just go with it. It doesn't matter what it is. If you think it's going to help even one person, just do it.
Okay. So, everybody knows, that you were in this film. So the question is, what's next for Brian Murtha as a future actor?
I'm just going to keep auditioning, keep looking for the independent films, keep looking at Nickelodeon, Disney, any commercials that I can, and just keep working.
Oh, very nice. Any regrets so far out of, being out here in LA? Any regrets of moving or anything like that, or are you good to go?
I wouldn't say it was a regret, but I definitely learned that when I first got out here, I kind of treated it like vacation, and that's not the way to do it, especially when you have a limited budget when you move out here. So I did learn from that. I wouldn't say I regretted it. I had the fun that I had, and now I just have to buckle down and start working twice as hard.
Yeah. Well, I can agree to that. I'm sure there's been other people out here that have come out and just, struggled, and then they spend all their money that they saved up, and, everyone does that. So I got one more question for you, and this is kind of a fun one here. So if you could make one film with someone of your choosing, who would it be?
I just have to pick one.
You can pick as many as you want. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I would definitely do a film with Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. Just watching them come up through Gangster Squad, and then you watch them in Crazy Stupid Love, and then obviously La La Land. And I just think that it would be absolutely amazing to work with those two actors.
Yes, they are very good actors.
They're great, and their chemistry together, and then to just be able to be on set with them, I think would be the experience of a lifetime.
Oh, very nice. So, I mean, you said you just couldn't pick one, and I know you did pick two, but is there anybody else at all you think?
I would definitely work with Sir Ian McKellen as well.
Okay.
And, I mean, I have a list, but I
Of course.
think those are my top three that I would work with.
Of course, of course. Well, Brian, we want to thank you very much for doing this interview with us, and we hope that everybody out there goes sees 3,000 Miles. Thank you for watching, and again, Brian, thank you for doing the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.